It's my pleasure, and it's a great honor for me also to attend this interview. So I'm sure that you know that Dynatrade is one of the pioneer in aftermarket business. So we are in the industry for almost 31 years. So we have started in a small way, but we have expanded our range and products in the recent futures in a big way actually. So we do service parts for Japanese and Korean cars, European trucks and cars, and also construction equipment parts actually. The key role what we play here is that we are offering an excellent solution for customers with a quality OEM products where people are looking for a cost-effective repair maintenance for their older cars. So I think we are doing a great service, and this is a platform where we could see customers across the region, across the globe, not only customers and suppliers. So it helps us to understand the developing products which is coming out of the industry and what are the new features, new technical improvements which has happened in the productions, in the products, and also communicate with our customers with our improved products, improved availability, various market scenarios, and identify new potentials and expand our business. See, as you know that in a car there are hundreds of products are involved actually. So we do about 80 plus brands in our Japanese and Korean car parts division. So primarily we focus on quality suppliers and quality manufacturers. So that's how we select all the OEM manufacturers, and we have also developed our own in-house brand. When I say in-house brand, our company is associated with a quality product, and we don't want any inferior product to go through our supply chain and network. So we do an extensive research on the manufacturers, their OEM status, their production facilities, their quality standards, what kind of process they go through. After critical evaluation of all these parameters, then we induct a new vendor. See, we segment our business into two categories. We have a domestic business, we have an export business. So export plays a major role. Over 60% of business volume comes from exports, and about 40% comes from domestic business. Overall, we have a customer base of about 1,200 plus customers, and we reach out almost 80 countries. So we are more prominent in Gulf, Middle East and African region, and we do have customer base in other regions as well. See, in the automotive aftermarket, if you look at it critically, the parts consumption takes place from certain major groups like engine parts, suspension, brakes, steering, etc. The EV, electric vehicle, is a new revolution actually. That is going to have a major impact on the automotive aftermarket. So what I'm foreseeing is that this business is divided into three segments. One is from the developed nations, second is from the developing nations, third is underdeveloped nations. So the developing nations are already fast moving into the electric vehicle, which means the impact on aftermarket business in this region is going to be quite severe in the next 7 to 10 years time. Second is the developing nations. Developing nations are also introducing, but the pace is little slow, where we expect our business to continue more or less at the current level for next 15 to 20 years. But developing nations is the area where we are going to focus more, because the older vehicles are there, plus the non-EV vehicle from the developed nations and developing nations will flow to the underdeveloped nations. So this is where we are expecting a substantial growth in the years to come. True. In fact, what all of us expected, the pandemic is going to bring down the numbers substantially. That helped us to even do some sort of a manpower corrections as well. But fortunately for aftermarket, due to reduction in production of newer cars, availability of chips, the utilization of the older vehicles went up and the parts consumption increased. So we bounced back within a couple of months. So 2020, of course, it was a slightly a bad year for us. Volumes were less. But 21, we made up. We've grown over 20, and this year we'll be definitely crossing the 2019 figures, which means we are back on track, and we expect an organic growth of 8 to 10% in the next year also. Of course, there are some recession fears. We don't know what is going to be there, but I don't think it is going to affect us in a big way. See, this year we were quite optimistic of the Automechanika by middle of the year, but there was a bit shock about a month back. The UAE government announced visa restrictions for 20 African countries for reasons. So that we were a little worried that footfall may go down drastically, but fortunately the footfall is extremely good this year. Even the quality of visitors, quality of suppliers, what we had seen is extremely good actually. So this has improved our outlook for 2023, which we were looking at moderate growth, but looking at the response and the customer feedbacks, we expect a reasonably a good growth in 2023. Of course, the recession factor is beyond our control. We are not sure about it, but we don't see major challenges going forward.